Today, I've got an incredible story for you about a cat who saved a major company from bankruptcy, plus 3 more amazing real-life cat tales that will warm your heart. Let's start our journey in Japan, where in the early 2000s, the Kishigawa railway line in Wakayama Prefecture was on the brink of bankruptcy. Passenger numbers were low, and the company was desperately looking for ways to attract attention. Enter Tama, a stray cat who often hung around Kishi Station, looking for food and affection. The station staff grew fond of Tama and started taking care of her. In 2007, they had a brilliant idea. Make Tama the official station master. Tama was given a formal cap and badge, and she was appointed as the station master of Kishi Station. News of the cat station master spread like wildfire across Japan and even internationally. People started flocking to Kishi Station to see Tama and take photos with her. Passenger numbers on the Kishigawa line skyrocketed, saving the company from bankruptcy. Tama became a genuine star, appearing in news reports, with her photos featured in newspapers and magazines. In 2010, Tama was even promoted to honorary president of the railway company. Sadly, Tama passed away in 2015 at the age of 16. Her death made national headlines, and thousands of people attended her funeral. In memory of Tama, a statue was erected at Kishi Station, and her position as station master was passed on to another cat named Nitama. Tama's story shows how one small creature can change the fate of an entire company and bring joy to many people. And hey, did you know that you can also make a difference? Your subscription to this channel and engagement with this video will definitely put a smile on my face. In return, I promise to bring you more amazing cat stories and facts very soon. Stay tuned. Let's travel back to the early 19th century when sea voyages were fraught with danger and uncertainty. Around this time, Captain Matthew Flinders, a renowned British explorer and cartographer, embarked on one of his circumnavigations with his faithful companion, a cat named Trim. Trim's story is an incredible tale of friendship, loyalty, and agility that inspired many and became a symbol of maritime adventures. Trim joined the crew of the Reliance in 1799 when Flinders was preparing for his first major voyage. The kitten was found on board and quickly became a favorite among the crew. Flinders, known for his love of animals, immediately took a liking to Trim and decided to take him along on the journey. Trim soon showcased his unique abilities. He was incredibly agile and could climb the ship's rigging with ease, astonishing all the sailors. Trim could scale the highest masts and balance on thin ropes, fearless of heights and rough seas. His acrobatic feats became legendary among the crew, and Trim quickly earned their respect and admiration. Trim accompanied Flinders on all his voyages, including the famous expedition on the Investigator, during which Flinders charted the coast of Australia. Trim was more than just entertainment for the crew. He was a true helper, catching rats and mice that could damage food supplies and keeping the crew's spirits high during tough times. Unfortunately, in 1803, Trim went missing on the island of Mauritius. Flinders was deeply saddened by the loss of his faithful companion and dedicated a chapter to Trim in his book, A Voyage to Terra Australis. He described Trim as the best and most intelligent cat he had ever known and expressed his gratitude for years of loyal service. In memory of Trim's contributions, several monuments were erected. One stands in Donington, Lincolnshire, Flinders' birthplace. Another is located near the Mitchell Library in Sydney, Australia, where many of Flinders' documents and maps are preserved. These monuments serve as reminders of how one cat became a symbol of maritime journeys and faithful companionship. Trim's story inspired numerous tales, books, and even artistic works. His agility, loyalty, and ability to connect with people made him a true hero. Trim showed how animals can be more than just pets. They can be genuine partners in the most challenging and dangerous situations. Now let's fast forward to 1948, when a cat named Simon served aboard the British frigate Amethyst. His story is an inspiring tale of courage, loyalty, and how animals can become true heroes in the toughest situations. Simon was found on the docks of Hong Kong in 1948. Young and hungry, he quickly caught the attention of the Amethyst crew. The sailors decided to take him aboard, and Simon became a full-fledged member of the team. He quickly adapted to life on the ship and began performing his duties as the ship's cat, catching rats and mice that could damage food supplies and cables. In April 1949, the Amethyst was attacked by communist forces on the Yangtze River in China. The ship sustained severe damage, and many crew members were injured. During this challenging time, Simon proved himself to be a true hero. He continued to hunt rats and boosted the crew's morale with his presence. Simon's resilience became a symbol of hope and endurance for the sailors. Simon was seriously injured during the shelling but survived thanks to the crew's care. His recovery was another testament to his incredible spirit and tenacity. Simon continued to serve on the Amethyst, helping the crew cope with hardships and keeping their spirits high. For his service and bravery, Simon was awarded the Dickin Medal, the highest military honor for animals, equivalent to the Victoria Cross for humans. This award recognizes exceptional bravery and devotion. Simon became the first cat to receive this honor, and his story became a symbol of courage and loyalty. After the incident on the Yangtze River, the Amethyst returned to Britain, and Simon became a national hero. His story was featured in newspapers and magazines, and he became a symbol of resilience and bravery for the entire nation. Sadly, in November 1949, Simon passed away from complications related to his injuries. His death made national headlines, and thousands mourned his loss. Simon's story inspired countless people and became a symbol of how animals can be true heroes in the toughest situations. His courage and loyalty set an example for all, and his memory lives on in the hearts of those who know his story. Simon showed that even in the most challenging circumstances, animals can display incredible resilience and bravery. Simon is more than just a cat. He's a symbol of courage, loyalty, and endurance. His story reminds us of how animals can impact our lives and become true heroes. Simon will forever be remembered as one of the most famous ship's cats, whose life was filled with heroic deeds and selflessness. Let's wrap up with the heartwarming story of Bob, the street cat who changed the life of James Bowen. This tale became world famous thanks to a series of books and a movie, inspiring millions of people around the globe. In the early 2000s, James Bowen was a homeless street musician living in London. He struggled with drug addiction and was trying to find his place in life. Everything changed in 2007 when James found an injured ginger cat in the hallway of his apartment building. The cat was in bad shape, and James decided to take care of him, naming him Bob. James took Bob home and nursed his wounds. Soon, Bob recovered and became an integral part of James's life. Bob began accompanying James on his street performances, sitting on his shoulder or by his side. People were charmed by the duo, and James and Bob quickly became local celebrities. Bob's presence in James's life had a profound impact on his battle with addiction. The cat became a source of inspiration and motivation for James. He started attending rehab programs and gradually overcame his addiction. Bob helped him find meaning in life and regain self-confidence. The story of James and Bob caught the attention of journalists, and in 2010, the first book, A Street Cat Named Bob, was published. It instantly became a bestseller and was translated into numerous languages. Several more books followed, further popularizing their story. In 2016, the movie A Street Cat Named Bob was released, based on the books. The film received positive reviews and further popularized the story of James and Bob. Bob became a symbol of hope and healing for many people struggling with life's challenges. Sadly, in 2020, Bob passed away at the age of 14. His death was mourned by millions worldwide who were touched by his story. James Bowen continues to share his journey to recovery and how Bob changed his life. He actively participates in charitable events and supports people battling addiction. The story of James Bowen and his cat Bob is an inspiring example of how animals can change a person's life for the better. Bob became more than just a companion. He was a symbol of hope and healing. His story reminds us of the importance of cherishing and caring for those around us, whether they are humans or animals. If you've made it to the end, let me know in the comments. That way, I'll know I've picked some truly amazing stories, and I'll keep bringing you more. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. If you do, I'll be jumping for joy and purring with happiness. See you next time, friend.